The newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Typhoon Henry continues to accelerate northward while maintaining its strength. Pag-asa last spotted its center at 405 kilometers east-northeast of Itbayat, Batanes, with winds reaching 150 kilometers per hour. The typhoon is moving northward at 15 kilometers per hour and it is expected to exit the Philippine area of responsibility tonight. Signal number 2 remains up in Batanes, where gale force winds are expected in the next 24 hours. Meanwhile, Babuyan Islands and the northeast portion of mainland Cagayan are under signal number 1. Heavy rainfall in Ifugao has left at least one person dead in the province. Jenny Dongon with the report.
One person was reported dead in Ifugao after heavy rainfall from Typhoon Henry and its impact on the southwest monsoon. 37-year-old Rene Bulyan did not make it out alive after being buried in a landslide in his home in Mayuyao, Ifugao. According to Mayuyao police, the victim went to his sibling's house to seek shelter from the rain.
Huminto siya dito sa bahay ng kapatid niya, pero yung bahay na yun is abandoned na yun. Nag-temporary sick shelter siya doon. Ang nangyari po is lumambot yung lupa, naka-landslide, yun natabunan siya, ma'am.
Search and retrieval operations lasted for over 20 hours before the victim's body was recovered. Another house was also affected by the landslide. There were no other reported casualties so far aside from Bulyan. Since Wednesday, authorities recorded around 20 landslide incidents in the town of Mayuyao.
Kada hapon umuulan, kaya parang nag-ano yung mga tao dito na usual. Pero during that time is malakas yung, mabigat yung bugso ng ulan. Ngayon nangyari yung ganyan na halos makakatabi yung landslide. E naisip ko, di pa ba lumindol nung ma'am?
Meanwhile, in Mountain Province, huge rocks fell on the side of the road after continuous rain. Authorities have started to clear the area. All roads in Mountain Province going to Ifugao are now passable. For News 5, Jenny Dongon, we are One News.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The Education Department clarifies that the revised guidelines for the suspension of classes are not yet in effect. But what changes should we expect? Faith Del Mundo answers that in this report.
The Education Department has released updated guidelines on the suspension of classes during natural calamities. Under DepEd Order Number 37, classes in all levels and work in public schools are automatically suspended in areas placed under a signal warning by Pag-asa. Previously, only kindergarten classes are suspended under signal number 1. The new rules also state that schools located in areas under a flood warning should suspend their classes. If the area is not placed under a wind or flood warning but experiencing inclement weather, local chief executives may decide on the suspension. During earthquakes, classes in all levels in areas that log intensity 5 or higher are automatically suspended. Parents are divided on the matter.
Mas safety ng mga anak namin yun eh. At saka katulad ko, nagtatrabaho po ako. Madalas yung mga bata lang na nasa bahay or hinahatid lang ng mga tiyahin. Pagka ganyan po kasing heavy rain na, mas safe talaga na nasa bahay sila. Automatic cancel yung klase. Kanwari po, katulad po last Tuesday po, na nag-announce sila, yung mga anak ko po nasa school na. Kailangan ulit namin bumalik na parent para sunduin ulit yung mga bata.
Hindi rin kasi kabawasan din sa matutunan ng mga estudyante. I-estimate na rin siguro ng mga magulang kung talagang malakas na mahirap na pumasok, kung malakas na yung ulan, siguro sila na mag-decide.
Meanwhile, the DepEd said private schools and community learning centers, as well as universities or colleges, have the option not to abide by the rules. The Coordinating Council of Private Educational Associations of the Philippines, for its parts, raised concern on information dissemination.
Sa isang banda, okay din yun para hindi na naghihintayan. No? I think kailangan pa rin ng counterpart na na yung pag-disseminate ng cancellation from the schools, respective schools. The accountability and responsibilities given or shared from the DepEd to the parents, from the local executive.
Despite that, the group is optimistic that the new guidelines would work effectively.
Shared objective naman and goal is really to protect and maintain the safety of all students and even the school personnel in times of calamities and typhoons and natural disasters. Nakasalalay pa rin sa atin yun. It's not really in the guidelines but how we will respond to it. So, but I think it's worth trying. Let's see kung dito sa bagong idea natin and hope this will work.
For News 5, Faith Del Mundo, we are One News.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. Some unregistered applicants still flock to educational assistance payout centers despite repeated reminders that walk-ins are not allowed. The Social Welfare Department is targeting 80,000 beneficiaries nationwide for the third leg of aid distribution. Oil prices are expected to drop next week. Gas prices are likely to go down by 2 pesos and 50 centavos per liter, while both diesel and kerosene could see a price cut of over a peso per liter. And Filipino pole vaulter AJ Obiena clinched his first ever win in the Wanda Diamond League after besting world record holder Mondo Duplantis. Obiena was coming off back-to-back first place finishes in Germany before clearing 5.91 meters to rule the latest edition of the tournament. Now, for more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.